the whole game is about gear. You know this, right? I mean, it's just like
It is. I got cool champs. I just don't have the gear to build them to proper levels.
Today, we're going to be doing a roster roast of Vallyflyin. How you doing, my guy?
Yes.
All right.
I can't wait to be roasted on my roster. I think I'm doing things correctly, but can't wait to just speak to someone that's been playing a lot longer than me and tell me if I'm doing things correctly or if I'm doing things wrong. I'm very curious to find out.
Okay, well, I've already cheated a little bit and I looked at what you were doing, and I got to tell you, so far, it looks good. Like, I think you're in the right place for where you're supposed to be. Now, before we get into that, if you've not done so already, click the link in the description. Why? Because you're going to get a legendary Corrado Fox Hunter. And look at that man.
That's a good one.
Look at the man showing the... Oh, and then you get what? Ugo, epic support at level 15, and then at level...
How'd you get some jack bodybuilder to be in your promo, dude? What is...
I like that guy right there.
Like that.
We got Togo
goodness.
at level 30. And... Oh, this is
nice.
Okay, so this is more just as important as clicking the link in the description. In the first 24 hours, go and do the promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong. You have Sun Wukong. He's amazing, right? And
I did, yeah. There's a bunch that you get.
Yeah,
I think Sun Wukong's the best.
Sun Wukong's the best one. And the reason why I think it's important too is that ends at the end of the month, end of May. So that's going away. And I know he's my favorite champion. It looks like your favorite champion too. So.
Oh yeah.
You've been playing the game for what, 9 weeks, 70 something days?
Let's go see the exact. Let's go see my login rewards so you can see the exact time. It's about 70 or so. Yeah, 70 between 70 and 71 days. So
okay, so in general, you know, I think you can take like one character a week to 60, and I counted it up. That's exactly where you are, right? How many do you have?
Yeah. I'm just gonna take your number that you counted earlier. You said 7, so I'll say
no. You got 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. 14, is that right?
No. 2, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
10.
So
okay.
we
should have counted it before.
Yeah,
this.
you were right on target there, and. It looks like you're already aware of the Sylvan Watcher that you have down there that's at level 49, and Spirit is being...
I know all the characters that are good. I just don't have the gear to build any of them, like Man-Eater, there's Blade Course, Occult. I got a lot of good characters.
You got Vogo. You've got a bunch that you can take up there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Vogoth.
There's a lot I want to build. Sepulchre, Inquisitor. Whisper, I haven't built it. There's a lot of good characters here.
A good one. Also, you've got like a ton right there that are worth upgrading, and she's really good. You've also got some pretty amazing epics. So I do might say you got Deacon, you got Deacon and Geomancer. Like, frankly, if I think as far as epics go, those are probably the two most useful epics in the game. I mean, I think that and you know this, like, I feel like there's a reasonable amount of epics that everybody's going to get to help you get through the game, and you've already stumbled across some of the best ones, but over time people are going to get the good ones, which is like Geo, you got Demitha, you got Ugo, you got Deacon, it looks like you got Ursula, like you got a lot of good ones right there.
I think I got all the best ones except for Seeker and Seer. Those are the only ones like, oh, I wish I had those in my roster, but yeah, I got a lot of good ones.
Seeker.
I actually got two Geomancers.
Okay, well, let's go.
I pulled one from a summon pool, and then the other one's just sitting in the bench though. So yeah, what do you want to see? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Go to the main screen
and go into your faction, your Guardian Ring faction Guardian.
This main screen?
The main screen.
The Guardian Ring, okay.
And then go into your Guardian Ring, and then hit Faction Guardians, and then go down to Dwarves real quick and see what you're doing.
Dwarves.
Yeah. So you've already got 2.
Just these 2.
Yep.
Just these 2.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, when you max out the epics, then you can start thinking about empowering them. I don't think empowering them makes sense. So you know the difference about empowering them, and that
I want the speed.
Yeah,
I want the speed. Once I do that, after I get the speed, then I'll empower them.
Okay. So something that you're doing really well is that basically you're focusing on 2 important things right now, and you already know what I'm going to say because you pretty much told me. You're focusing on the Arbiter missions, and you're focusing on Clan Boss, which I think is amazing right now. Now, I can tell you already prepped this because the main pitfall to the Arbiter missions is going to be the Arena Clan Hall bonuses. And looks like you're already prepping it with, did you end up doing blue accuracy? Go into the,
Yeah, I went to blue because at the first part I was running Kale and Alice there. green right now, based on some of the champs I pulled that I'm using right now, would have been better, but I'm already down this road. I got to keep going this path, and then when it's done, then I can switch off to green or something else, or maybe avoid. But yeah, I got to finish this one just for the Arbiter stuff.
So I think blue accuracy is probably the most common one. So to explain what's going on, if you go wide on this, you really screw yourself over later, because you have to finish the Arbiter missions, you actually have to take that all the way up to 10. When you've done 9, you can wait until you get to the one where it says 200, because 200 will give you a total of 800 and you need 1,000. Does that make sense?
I'm not looking forward to that one. Now it's coming up. Where is that one?
Right. But when you get to the right
here.
Right, here. Yeah. Okay.
Here. Right here.
Okay. So, but the thing is that 200 classic arena battles is going to give you 800 currency, which is going to be needed for the level 10, which requires 1,000. So you really don't need to go more than 200. Like once you get past the 9 one, which is a couple before, you really can pause, because you're going to need to do the 200 arena battles. You might as well get credit for that, because that'll give you 800. And so if you have, does that make sense?
Assuming I already have 200 of those gold saved up, right?
Right.
Because as soon as I get it, I'm spending it on the blue. So yeah,
no. I'm talking about the amount. You're gonna have to spend 900 to go to 9, right?
Yes.
You don't need to get. You don't need to get 200 more. You kind of want it to just not. You want to wait until you get to the 200, because once you do 200 arena battles, you're gonna get 800 currency. So 200 plus.
But I'm still gonna be short.
No, 200. Yeah, you know but you're gonna be short 200, right? So don't have 400. Don't have 1,000. Does that make sense?
Yes, but I'm still gonna be short 200. So after I get those 200, I'm gonna then I can spend on whatever.
Yes, right. This
is super important.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I'm not saying it right, but I get it. I get it.
Okay, so and then clan boss. It sounds like here's the thing about clan boss. It sounds like you're focused on clan boss and you're trying to build unkillable team with Demitha. You're just gonna need a lot of speed.
I've been waiting on the speed.
Okay, so I think clan boss is more important than arena, but generally the focus of speed is going to be like you're having to basically put all of your speed champs into that, like you're trying to get into Demitha
right now.
But because you typically want the speed to go on your Arbiter or your Deacon or whatever character that you want to go first in arena to get that turn meter advantage. And so your arena is gonna suffer. Now, are you able to get to 3,200 in arena? It looked like, I think you're at like 2,900.
Let me see where I'm at in arena. Arena, I want to be
2,900.
Where I want to be is,
you want to be at 3,200. At 30.
Well, I'm getting 4. I'm getting 4 here. I'm getting 4 here. Why is it advantage being 5 rather than 4?
You get the 2% stats. Yeah.
These stats
here.
Yeah,
and here's the thing: the one above it floats. Like the one above me, I can't do that one because it starts off at 3,800, but then it ramps up to like 4,300, and I'm not competitive with these people up here. But the 3,200 is like a great sweet spot. Like if you can get to 3,200 and just stay at 3,200, then you get all the maximum bonuses, because that 2% will help you everywhere in the game. It actually matters even in clan box.
So I guess maybe I didn't understand this previously. So if the tier I'm at in arena will give me these bonuses everywhere in the game. Gotcha. Okay,
everywhere in the game. So
I was just looking at these gold tokens here. It's like, I'm getting 4. Why? Okay, that makes sense. 2% more.
It's actually pretty easy to stay at 3,200. Well, maybe. You know what I mean? But I think you could do it. Like I think if you wanted to. But where you're at right now is great, by the way. But 3,200. But you're gonna need. The problem is we looked at your speeds, and your speeds are not gonna be super competitive. Because you're
the way I battle, I look for the easy teams, and I just refresh a lot per day. So if my team is about 150ish or so, if I see somebody about 150 that doesn't have a speed lead, I'll attack them. But if they are, and I probably up to like 220 with a non-speed lead, I'll still attack them. But if they have a speed lead, I kind of avoid them because I figure they're optimized.
You said your Demitha is like this would smash your Demitha is like 300 speed currently.
I want her 300 speed. She's about 250 speed, but I don't think she's gonna be that great in arena going that fast.
No. But those mods should be on like you show us your arena team right there. You've got 2 turn meter booster and 2 nukers, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's not. All right, let me just go into this team right here. So he's the lead, 28% speed. Sure. So a lot of times people have a 30% speed. So if they, like an Arbiter or something, they have a 30% speed, I'm not going to outspeed them. So the way it goes is Lysandra goes first. Deacon is there now. What I'd like to eventually have is, because Deacon, I want him probably about 200 speed just for the clan boss, and then slot in somebody that gives a defense down to the other team or offense up for us to increase our speed or increase our damage. And then follow up with Sun Wukong, right, and then Alice for the skill cooldown affecting out on our H2.
So one of the most beautiful combos in the game is Arbiter into Deacon. But you're gonna get Arbiter, but you're gonna want to ramp your Arbiter up to like as high as you can now. Like I know you're talking about 214, 250. Like I'm like a 9-month account and mine's at like 370, but I've seen like other people get theirs up to like 450, 460. I'm sure there's numbers higher than that, but like
I've seen videos where people up to 400.
Yeah, and mine's,
how are you getting there?
Dude, it is. So the whole game is about gear. You know this, right? I mean, it's just
it is. I got cool champs. I just don't have the gear to build them to proper levels.
Well, but the cool thing about the game being about gear, in my opinion, is that like a character like Arbiter, which you're going to be getting, right? That's what Arbiter is so important. Like, she's a 6-year-old character. She came out at the start of the game and she's still probably the most important arena character. A 6-year-old character. How's that happen? Like, it's because of artifacts.
Because it's based on gear. It's based on gear, and the stats are pretty static and all that stuff. So yeah, they upgrade it correctly based on other things, not just stats of the characters and kits of the characters. It's all the other stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're just starting playing the game, focus on the Arbiter missions, right? Because that's like a miniature tutorial, right? In the clan hall, go tall rather than wide. Focus on accuracy. Typical, the recommendation is blue accuracy, which was what you're doing, and that's mostly because
I think blue is because most people pick Kale as their starter. Exactly. Is that why blue?
Yeah. But the problem with Kale and clan boss, he is a good clan boss, but the problem is that all of his poisons clog up because there's a 10 maximum negative status of debuffs. Right? Yeah, when you get to 10, they stop working, and then if you're trying to get in there with like Geomancer and you can't land the HP burn, then it's like, well, why did I even bring Geomancer? So Kale runs into a problem where he clogs it up and people stop using Kale. But I don't know. I think for like a 9 week, 9 something.
70 days. 70 days. That's 70 days. I don't know how many weeks. 10 weeks. I guess that's 10 weeks.
I mean,
right? 7 to 10.
The only thing that worries me is that you're having to put your speed mods on Demitha, which you're not using in Arena, which should be on your
See, for me, I think that's worth it. I think clan boss is more important.
It is.
Getting it so you could do 1 key and 2 keys, because this chest here is way more valuable when if I get this on a daily basis and I could get it up so I could 1 key this and 1 key that, the top chest. I don't think it's going to matter as much in Arena, you know, especially if I'm just looking for weak teams and picking them off. So I think clan boss is important in the beginning.
When you're 1 keying both of those, you know, the 2 things.
I cannot. Are you there yet?
Yeah. When you're 1 keying the last 2 things, then you're like, I mean, the number of sacred shards and legendary books and epic books. I mean, it's not like they're coming in every day, but over a course of a month, they really add up. I mean, there's a meaningful amount of books, both epic and legendary and sacred shards, that'll come from that. And there's all kinds of other bonuses in there too. And so I think for starting the game, it's all about the Arbiter missions, clan boss, Great Hall going very narrow instead of wide and spreading it out. And then you're pretty close to the 3,200 mark. The 3,200 mark is like a general goal for Arena. I think it's reasonable.
For the Arena.
Yeah, but where you're at is fine. I give this an A+.
I think I would need to build up a much better Arena team to climb up there, because I don't see enough bad teams to climb up that high.
Well, Arbiter will change everything for you, because you can go Arbiter into Deacon. Just make Arbiter your fastest character in your roster. Like I know that probably will. Like, Arbiter is just the fastest character in your roster. And then
by the time I get her, I hope I have enough gear that I could keep all that gear in Demitha and not have to shift it over and then make 2 really, really fast characters. Hopefully. That's what I'm hoping.
It's tough.
No, it's not going to be there.
Well, no, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, speed. I mean, I mean, you knew this though because you've played a lot of other squad RPG games. That speed is probably the alpha stat. You know, whoever goes first and how often. But in this game, accuracy is so incredibly important, and it's not like stated anywhere. Like. So, I mean, you and I knew that speed was important, right? I mean, you just know this, right? Because you played a lot of these types of games. But
turn-based, you're taking a turn. The more turns you could take, the better. The less turns your opponent takes, the better. So, yeah, it's speed.
But what blindsided me was the accuracy. Like, you just need accuracy. Like, you're doing clan boss, you're probably going to need like 250 there. And then, you know, the towers, you're going to need more. And then you go into the dungeons, you're going to need more. Then you get to the top of the Doom Tower. Then you're like, oh, if I want to finish the Doom Tower, maybe I need to have 550 accuracy. But it's like you have to go and research like what's needed. Like if you're doing like hard 10 dungeons, it's like, okay, I need to have like 345 accuracy. You know, it's just like all of it. It's like nobody explains how important accuracy is in this game. It's just so vital. So speed then accuracy or accuracy then speed.
And I guess let me ask you this, because it's supposed to be accuracy, and then you're going from right to left. So accuracy, then you go resistance and crit damage and defense. And I guess you could switch attack and HP depending on where you're at in the game, but you move from right to left, right?
Resistance for me, I've largely ignored. I'm not gonna lie. Accuracy, crit damage, defense,
well,
HP.
You just think if accuracy is the most important stat. Resistance stops that, so that's kind of the opposite for your effect. You're not letting them get as that. I don't know. That's kind of my rationale and what I'm thinking.
It makes sense to me. I just don't know that I've thought too much.
Logically, that's what makes sense. I don't know if that's correct thing though.
So like, I don't have you. If you use the Hell Haiti optimizer tool, like, and then you see the suggestions. I mean, like every other character's accuracy, speed. Very rarely are they suggesting resistance. And then if it's a damage-based character, you take the crit rate. Well, let's look at your Sun Wukong real quick. I just want to see if you got where I'm in the way right here. Crit rate 97, crit damage, You got to have. It's like that's more important than the attack stats. So 100%.
Oh, the crit, getting the crit more often.
But crit rate 97 is fine, but like people will focus on attack rather than crit rate. Crit rate at 100, then take your crit damage as high as possible. Let's look at Alice. Alice should be the same way. Alice is.
I don't think I've built a lot of these.
Go to Alice and hit her total. I can't. Hit that button right there.
Yeah, she's not right.
80's she's fine. 80. You know, I mean, you can get her up to like 100.
I got Kale correct. Kale's like over 100. He's got 100 plus the 15 bonus.
He doesn't need it though. One of his ability only requires like 85%. He gets extra 15% crit chance.
Yeah, no, I want and that's not on purpose. I think that's just
okay.
How he ended up with the other gear based on the other stats.
Yeah. You have okay. So the other thing too is you have a lot of 16s and then 8s also. That seems strange to me because
you know what a lot that I'm doing. I'm ranking stuff up, and then when we have the rank up tournaments or the events to increase your gear, like let me just score some points. I don't know, 16. And so sometimes I'm just ranking stuff up for the tournament. Not super efficient, and I don't know. But I guess it would be better to look at my gear and go in one by one, but I know you're getting a lot more points to get to 16 than the other things. That's why I started ranking some stuff up to 16 for those tournaments to score points.
I'm talking about the power level of the character and taking the pieces to 12. The cost to go from 8 to 12 is not a lot.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The cost to go from 8 to 12 is a couple 100,000, maybe 400,000, right? The cost to go from 12 to 16 is like one to 2 million. It could be 2 million, right? So like I would think that of your playable characters, you're gonna want to take everything to 12 before even considering doing a 16. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I kind of went out of order because of those tournaments, but I see that's a good point. I got to go back and optimize this.
Yeah, just better. I mean, and then if you're gonna prioritize 16s. The percent based ones, like on the gloves or the chest, like right there, say HP right there, and then HP. So those are going to be the ones to do first. And then sometimes you'll have accuracy right here on the banner as the primary stat. And then in the boots, you'll have speed. See, like there, that's great. Yeah,
I think I have speed on all of them.
This looks great. Like you know what I'm talking about? Like it looks great. Oh, like this guy Ugo looks amazing. Boy, she's sexy too, man. Look at that Ugo. All right. Speaking of Ugo, if you haven't done so already, click the link in the description.
Ooh, yeah.
You'll get Corrado Fox Hunter, which is a legendary character right out of the gate. Then when you hit level 15, you're gonna get Ugo.
I want that guy. Yeah. I want that guy.
Great.
Mobile.
That guy's great.
Should I start a new account just so I can get that guy?
If you do start a new account, be sure to use a new email address and try to do it on a new device, or else you won't get the new stuff if you don't do it that way. Oh, then we got Takeover.
You got some good ones. Oh, you got some good ones.
Yeah, we got some good ones. Those good ones. And then, so one legendary, 2 epics, and then another legendary when you use promo code Monkey King to get Sun Wukong, and you got to do that before the end of the month. All right, head over to Vallyflyin's channel, and we will take a look at my roster. Bye for now.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.